Yeah, I know. Welcome, everyone, to the February 4th meeting, the Delaware County, February 4th, 2019 meeting of the Delaware County Board of Commissioners. Would everyone please join me in the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Sorry, you're blocking your view there.
Oh,
It's like pulling from
yeah,
my shoulder.
it's no problem. I'm Barb Lewis, President. To my left is Commissioner Jeff Benton, our Vice President. To my right, fellow Commissioner Gary Merrill, and our Administrator, Mike Fromer, and our Clerk, Jennifer Walraven. We can begin.
Resolution number 19-94, in the matter of approving the electronic record of proceedings from regular meeting held January 31st, 2019.
So moved.
Second?
Discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 19-94. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
We do not have any public comment this morning, so that brings us to item number 3, resolution number 19-95, in the matter of approving purchase orders and announce certificates and payments of warrants in batch number CM APR 0201 and memo transfers in batch number MT APR 0201.
So moved?
Second.
Discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 19-95. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Resolution number 19-96, in the matter of approving travel expense requests.
So moved.
Second?
Discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 19-96. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 19-97, in the matter of approving an audio-video system maintenance agreement between the Delaware County Board of Commissioners, the Delaware County Common Pleas Court General Division, the Delaware County Common Pleas Court Domestic Relations Division, and Electronic Specialty Company.
So moved?
Second.
Discussion,
Good morning, Commissioners. Kristen Schultz from the General Division of the Common Pleas Court, and we're asking you today to approve this contract. This contract is with Electronic Specialty Company. They're the ones that installed all the audio-visual equipment in our courtroom, and so they're familiar with how it is utilized in the courtroom. Upon consultation with our IT department, they recommended that we stay with them just because of their familiarity and their knowledge of that system. So by prepaying for a 3-year contract, we save approximately, about $3,406.25. This agreement will cover all training, remote services, on-site services, equipment warranties, and it covers 3 courtrooms, 6 hearings, a grand jury room, 3 jury deliberation room, and then the building-wide digital signage. So some examples of the equipment that it would cover are the microphones, the amplifiers, projectors, video conferencing system, the hearing assist system in the courtroom, and all the speakers. So we're asking you to approve it, and if you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer.
I assume this is following probably the warranty on the equipment.
Yes, that
Okay.
warranty has expired now, and then this would pick up for the next 3 years.
okay, very thorough explanation. Vote.
Vote on motion 19-97. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kristen.
Resolution number 19-98, in the matter of accepting sanitary sewer improvements for North Lake Woods Section 1 and Evans Farm Section 1, Alum Creek Water Reclamation Area.
So moved.
Second?
Discussion,
Morning, Commissioners. Tiffany Mag, Director of Environmental Services. Both of these projects have been installed to meet all of our requirements at the sewer district. North Lake Woods is along Four Winds Drive, which is near the 36, 37, and 71 area. And then Evans Farm, we all know where that's located. This is the east side of that subdivision for Section 1 that flows to our Elm Creek tributary area. There's 103 homes in this portion of Section 1.
Is that where the parade is going to go next year?
Yeah, so the parade will be, it's kind of right down the middle of Section 1. There was a OECC side and an Elm Creek
Right.
side. So this is half of that parade of homes.
Oh, so the parade, actually, some will go each direction then?
Yeah, I think it's kind of right down the center. I believe there's like, they have it split down the middle, and then half of it's one way and half of it goes the other way. So I think the majority of the homes are in this Elm Creek side, but those homes have been accepted previously
Right.
and have been under construction already.
okay. Any other questions? Vote.
Vote on motion 19-98. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Resolution number 19-99, in the matter of approving right-of-way work permit summary sheet.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Good morning, Commissioners. Rob Riley, Chief Deputy Engineer. We had 5 right-of-way work applications, reviewed the proposed work, and recommend your approval.
Vote.
Vote on motion 19-99. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 19-100, in the matter of approving an intergovernmental cooperation agreement between the Highfield Drive and Green Meadows Drive intersection improvements.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
This is a project that Orange Township recently received OPWC grant funding for. This will construct a roundabout at this intersection. It's located kind of, if you're not familiar with where this is, it's kind of behind the Coles, not that intersection, it's the next intersection to the south from there. But basically, this agreement spells out the responsibilities that both the county and the township will have. Essentially, we have already developed the engineering plans for the project. We will administer the bidding and the construction management, and then the township will handle the contracting for the work.
What is the estimated cost of the construction?
It's right around $1 million.
Yeah, that is a clunky intersection, so I'm not surprised roundabout would make sense. So the county doesn't pay any out-of-pocket dollars then? We're going to provide the management, basically.
Correct.
What's the timeline?
We should be able to go to construction in June or July this summer. It'll take about 2 to 3 months to build the roundabout, requiring a closure of that intersection, which won't be easy. A lot of traffic goes through that intersection, but we'll have to close it down. But we'll be able to get that done in about 2 months and wrap up the rest of the work while the roads are back open.
Okay, vote.
Vote on motion 19-100. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Resolution number 19-101, in the matter of awarding a bid and approving a contract between the Delaware County Commissioners and G&G Enterprises Complete Excavating Services, LLC, for the project known as Fancher Road Watershed Drainage Improvements.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
You're familiar with the Fancher Road ditch petition. We received 3 bids for this contract. The low bid was from G&G Enterprises, whom we've worked with before. Their bid was about $11,000 under the engineer's estimate, so we were very happy to see that, and we would recommend your award of this contract.
Okay.
In the actual petition, or the hearing, the final hearing report, there's construction costs and there's other costs and there's a contingency.
Okay.
Does this cover the contingency and the construction costs?
I believe so, but I'll have to double check on that.
Okay, because if it does, then it's quite a bit below what the hearing, the final estimate was at the hearing.
Let me get back with you on that then.
Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking it's low, too, for what
Yeah,
I thought it was going to be.
the construction estimate was 57,000, and then the contingency was about 15. And so if it came in at 50, then it's, if it covers both of those
Yeah.
items, then, you'd be 72,000 versus 50, so it'd be 22,000 below.
Okay. The estimate I was showing on here was 62,000, so I'm not sure what's going on there. I may need to double check the numbers then.
Yeah.
Do you
Okay.
have any idea on the timeline on this?
I think as soon as weather breaks, they can get
Oh,
out there and start doing the work. It's probably no more than 2
Oh.
months worth of work.
Okay, okay, great. Vote?
Vote on motion 19-101. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Resolution number 19-102, in the matter of establishing maintenance bonds and releasing construction bonds for North Lake Woods Section 1 and Clerkshaw Moores Section 3.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
You heard about North Lake Woods just a moment ago. There's 43 lots in this section. The street and stormwater improvements for that section are completed, and as well as the Clerkshaw Moores Section 3, that's a 18-lot subdivision. Both of these are ready to go on the 1-year developer maintenance period and put the maintenance bond in place.
Okay, vote.
Vote on motion 19-102. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 19-103, in the matter of accepting improvements within the project known as Swan Lake, Liberty Road Culvert Extension, and Glen Mead Section 1, Pyatt Road Construction, and releasing construction securities.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
The Swan Lake is I believe it's a reception hall constructed off of Liberty Road, just north of Hyatt's Road. As a requirement of doing that project, they had to extend an existing concrete culvert that's under Liberty Road. That work is done, and as well as Glen Mead Section 1, we had previously taken a bond for construction of that in the event that the Pyatt Road project did not move forward. As you know, it is moving forward, and that section in particular has already been completed. So we are in a position to go ahead and release that, release that construction bond and accept the work for Swan Lake.
Okay, vote.
Vote on motion 19-103. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 19-104, in the matter of declaring the necessity for the improvements to Pyatt Road, along with approving a professional services agreement with ADR and Associates for the preparation of plans for the project known as Dell Pyatt Road, Berlin Township.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
We have been working with Berlin Township for some time on this project. This involves a section of Pyatt Road between Peach Blow and Cheshire Road. Going back, gosh, almost 10 years, we had originally done some engineering on that section of road. It was determined at that time the township needed to put this on the shelf for a little while they took care of some other things. We're back to it now. Obviously, with the new high school and all the growth coming in that area, there's certainly a need to upgrade that section of road. So we've negotiated a fee with ADR and Associates to to wrap up the construction plans for that project and negotiated a fee for that. So we've worked with ADR before. They do a nice job, and we're recommending proceeding with this contract.
What's the timeline on the construction of this project?
I think we're probably about 2 years out from starting construction. It will take probably 6 to 12 months to get through the rest of the engineering and permitting, and then we've got quite a few parcels of right-of-way we'll need to help the township to acquire. So that will probably take close to a year.
This is a county road.
This is a township road.
The Pyatt Road is a township road.
Yeah, the whole section of Pyatt Road is township. Even the section that we're currently building now
Yeah,
is
well,
a
that was
township road, but, obviously, you may be aware of this, the county, townships cannot establish their own roadways. It's an action of your board to establish any new public road. If it's not made part of the county road system, it automatically defaults to the township system.
So the section between Berlin Station and Cheshire will be a county road?
No, that will
It will
actually be
stay?
a township road.
Okay. Okay.
What happens again, a Pyatt Road in Cheshire, we talked about that. Is that a roundabout?
That will be a roundabout, and that'll be under construction starting in June, as soon as high school, or soon as school is out. That'll take about 2 months, so we'll have that wrapped up by August in time for school to start.
We have
Same.
long roundabouts through that little 2-mile distance there.
Yes, yes.
Same with the Pyatt Road, the new part of Pyatt between Berlin and Cheshire. That'll be done?
Yes, yes, so that, the road, actually, as soon as the weather breaks, the crews will start working from north to south to get down to Cheshire Road, and then as soon as school is out, they'll close the intersection and then get that roundabout completed, and the road will be ready to be opened.
A lot going on. Vote.
Vote on motion 19-104. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Thank you.
That brings us to administrator reports.
I have nothing this morning.
All right, I think it's Commissioner Merrill.
Is it?
It is. You get to go
Well, I'll
first.
make it real quick. Chamber dinners tonight. I don't know if you guys are going or, so look forward to that. And Wednesday, Main Street has their luncheon, which my plans are to attend that as well. So other than that, I have nothing else.
Okay, Commissioner Benton.
Yeah, I was just going to mention the Main Street luncheon. It's at the Old Dog Ale House. I think is what it's called. The old Little Brown Jug restaurant. So we're going to that. Frances Jo Hamilton will be there. She's the Heritage Ohio. She used to be the Main Street director and moved to Heritage Ohio, which is participating in the luncheon. So that's all I got.
And I have nothing, but we do have need for
We do have need
executive
for
session.
Resolution number 19-105, in the matter of adjourning into executive session for consideration of purchase of property for public purpose.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. Vote.
Vote on motion 19-105. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye. We are recessed until our Gorsuch Joint County drainage.
We're just
You're
going
going into
Oh,
executive
we have to
session.
adjourn? So we had,
No,
We're
you're
just
just
going
going
into
into
executive
executive session.
all right, we're just going into executive session. Thank you.
It's confusing.
Resolution number 19-106, in the matter of adjourning out of executive session.
So moved.
Second?
Discussion, vote.
Vote on motion 19-106. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
We are adjourned.